After a long hiatus, I decided the most sensible approach when choosing a video topic would be to explore a relevant, widely known, and widely discussed piece of work. But then I remembered I'm not sensible, so decided instead to explore Murun Buchstansangur, a 1982 to 1989 animated short series broadcast by Channel 4 in between longer programs, produced by Bevanfield Films, created, written and narrated by Timothy Forder. I guess he couldn't afford a big production crew. The shorts document the life of the titular Murun Buchstansangur, a small grey head with limbs and red hair. I almost sued for likeness rights before I realised that I'm actually a small grey head with limbs and brown hair, so they couldn't have modelled him after me, and I wasn't born when the character was created, so it's actually more likely I was modelled after him. In spite of his unusual appearance and living situation, he resides in a crack on a kitchen floor in a seemingly abandoned house. Most his social experiences are fairly common. He encounters irritating peers, complicated romantic situations, boredom and indecisiveness, all of which are expressed in a surprisingly realistic, even somewhat mundane manner, which is furthered by the monotone, relaxing narration through which the subtle sarcastic humour flourishes, accompanied by simple but charming visuals. The surprising relatability of these shorts is a real strength. So familiar are Murun's thoughts and feelings that audience sympathy is casually encouraged, while sometimes cynical, sometimes reassuring, but always valid morals are gently presented. Another major strength is the blend of mundanity and outlandishness, which creates a pleasing contrast, adding to the overall bizarre feel. It's rare for an animated series to maintain such a somber, contemplative tone, and it's even rarer to combine that tone with surrealism. Though it carries the atmosphere of an experimental, live-in children's book, the themes explored are more likely to be recognised and appreciated by adults. So even if it's not outwardly unsuitable for children, it's apparently aimed at and therefore recommended to adults with a taste for unconventional animation. An IMDb reviewer likened the shorts to the music of the Smiths. It's an understandable comparison, but an appreciation of the Smiths' music isn't necessary to appreciate these shorts. It's somewhat reminiscent of BoJack Horseman at times, though much shorter and less narrative driven. Both are animated, blend sadness and comedy, feature a strange setting, and revolve around relatable, human characters who aren't actually human. Its tragicomic, eccentric qualities are also comparable to the 80s British film Withnail and I. Murun actually auditioned for a role in that film, but didn't get one due to being too small, too animated, and too fictional. Murun Buchstansangur is equal parts intelligent, unique, says the person who just compared it to 3 different pieces of media, comforting, melancholy, amusing, and most importantly, entertaining. Several of these shorts are available on YouTube, thankfully uploaded from, presumably, transferred VHS recordings. These are linked in the card above and description below. Thanks for watching, and if I don't see you next time, I'll assume you've left the crack by the kitchen floor that you live in to go for a walk or to pursue some different lifestyle. The latter might not last long because, I suppose, thought Murun to himself, the fact is, people never change. Oh, please, 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 let me get what I want this time. God knows it would be the first time.